get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round. I get around, from town to town. I'm a real cool head, I'm making real good bread. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, from town to town. I'm a real cool head, I'm making real good bread. I get around, round, round, round. Wah, wah, ooh. Wah, wah, ooh. Wah, wah, ooh. I Get Around was written by Brian Wilson and Mike Love, and it was recorded by the Beach Boys in 1964 and released on the album All Summer Long. As a single, it got to #1 in the Billboard Hot 100. In this particular lesson, I'll be introducing you to the 10 triads that are used, and 2 different chords are used with an added 7, so I'll show you how to do that. First one is A. Left hand playing, your bass player is playing an A note, and then your right hand is playing an A, C sharp, and E, 1, 3, 5. And then finally, your left hand is, the last chord is F7, your left hand is playing an F, your right hand is playing F, A, C, and E flat, 1, 3, 5, and 7. As I usually do, first I'll go through the song, playing all the chords in their root position. And then, in a section of the lesson, I'll show you how to move from chord to chord, moving to the nearest inversion in the next chord, taking advantage of shared notes. That'll make your playing sound a lot smoother and actually be quite a bit easier to do as well. And then the next chord is A. The notes in an A chord are A, C sharp, and E. I've already got an E chord. It's at the bottom of my hand. I'm going to keep it there. And so what I'm going to do is have the notes above this E move to an A and a C sharp. So from this E7 to an A. And then from there we're going to move to a D chord. In the advanced song-specific section of the lesson, I'll show you how to play the bass line for the chorus. It's a pretty signature bass line. And then I'll show you in the verse how to play those single note accompaniments, including that lick in the middle of it in both keys. It actually happens in 2 different keys, the verse does. And then in the bridge, I'll show you ways to emulate that cool guitar solo in the middle. So, in other words, I've got A, and then I'm going to say slide D, slide A, D, slide A, slide D, slide A, D. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. And from there we go and we play this lick which I've outlined here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So come on over to TotallyKeyboards.com where you can find the lesson for I Get Around and for many other songs. And while you're there, why don't you check out my free lessons. Totally Keyboards, Top 9 Tips to Keyboard Mastery. We'll see you there.